Another day, another great opportunity. It's the beautiful day of March 1st, 2022. Video I'm filming for. It's actually past 12, so technically it is a different day, but you know what? I'm still on that grind, on that dedication to the game. Just did some pull-ups, just did some push-ups, and I'm going to speak on this book. It's called The Daily Book of Positive Quotations. My, Bree's dad, Brian, shout out Brian K. Owens. That's my dude. If you're watching this, much love, much love. He gifted me this book, and I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna make something positive out it. By Linda Pinecone. So if you guys are ever wondering, so I'm gonna give you guys some quotes out of this book. The first quote says, little things. One resolution I have made and try to always keep is to raise above the little things. John Burroughs. So what I'm getting out of this is to realize that appreciate the little things in life, because as I'm slowly realizing, as these days keep going on, I'm realizing that one day I'm going to wake up and be 30. And I'm either going to be satisfied where I'm at, or I'm going to be miserable. And I'm trying to be satisfied. It's hard because, like, I know I go to the gym and stuff, but I still have people lifting all this weight. And it's just like, man, something that just, I'm not excuses. It's just something about me makes where I can't do it, or I don't want to do it. So I'm gonna reread it more. It says the faucet is leaking. We walk out of the house with mismatched socks. We run out of milk. We're low on gas. The yard needs mowing. We forget that to thaw the meat for dinner. Those sorts of travel issues can pile up and ruin a day, but only if we let them. We can think big thoughts all the time, but we can keep the little things in perspective and not let their sheer numbers overwhelm us. So basically, I guess the quote that says one resolution I have made and always try to keep is to rise above the little things. So in the game of life, there's going to be little things that are going to happen. Maybe your car won't start. Maybe someone's car won't start. Maybe someone's out of gas. Maybe they can't go to the gym when they wanted to. Maybe they're out of money. They're out of food, out of water. They don't have somewhere to go. And all these little things can pile up and and the devil tries to bring us down, but we have to overcome these things and look at the bigger picture and be grateful that we can even wake up the next day, be grateful that we can even walk, we can talk, we can do all these things. Just be grateful. There's going to be little things that are going to happen. It's going to try to ruin your day, but you have to overcome them and be happy and be positive and be independent. Don't depend on other people because they will let you down. So what I got out of this quote is don't let the negative little things stop you. Look at the bigger picture. Just because there's many little things that happen doesn't mean that that's just a test. God, if you ask God, I want this blessing, I want this car, I want to be in the NBA, I want this movie act, I want this acting role, I want this new job, but you say it and he's like, okay, I'm gonna put you through these trials. All these little things go wrong. You get rejected 100 times, you don't make the team, you can't get the car, you can't get the job. All these things are going to happen, and that's part of life, and it's how are you going to overcome. It's not how hard you can get hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and still get up. How hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. It's about that. You have to realize that we're all going to have obstacles. We all fight battles every day that not everyone knows about, and what you have to do is stay positive and be grateful to be even alive. Don't let the little bad things happen to you distract you from your big goals. It says, I'm going to take a deep breath, maybe even 2 or 3 deep breaths, and remind myself that as annoying as the mere problems of every day are, I'm not going to fret about them. So what this is trying to say is, no matter how many little things go wrong, it's not going to distract us from our bigger vision. No matter what obstacle, failure, undesirable circumstance happens, we're going to overcome it, and we're going to keep doing what we want to do. It says, things change. Sometimes our fate rebels a fruit tree in winter. Who would think that these branches would turn green again and blossom, but we but hope it. We know it. I'm going to reread this. I was kind of having trouble. Sometimes our fate resembles a fruit in a tree in winter. Who would think that those branches would turn green again and blossom? But we hope it. We know it. So what I got out of this quote is, it's like winter. When you're first born and all these things, all these bad things happen, and all these things happen, all these hard things, and if you keep pushing through, eventually you will be that fruit. Springtime comes around, summertime, you're growing, you're beautiful, and all these things. You have to go through that. Appreciate the struggle, appreciate the grind, and once you're at the top, appreciate that too. So I'm gonna read some of this. When our lives are difficult, we feel as if things will never change. This in turn makes it harder for us to take the steps that we might create the change we want. When we look back at our lives, we can see that we had both good and bad times. Somehow, we survived the bad times and things eventually got better. The passage of time helped, but we also acted in ways that moved us towards a happier place. Basically, what I got out of this quote is there's going to be hardships, there's going to be failures, there's going to be unshakable circumstances, there's going to be losses. You're going to take losses, but in the end, there's going to be bright. There's a bright side at the end of the tunnel. That's the way I look at it. There's always there's always something at the end of the tunnel is the way I look at it. So basically, what I got out of this quote is there's a time to be in the dark, like winter. There's a time, and there's a time to shine. You just have to know that there's going to be ups and downs in life. Life isn't like this. Life is like this. And appreciate the bottom, and you will appreciate the top. Sometimes our fate resembles a fruit tree in the winter. Who would think that those branches would turn green again and blossom? But we hope it, we know it. My life filled with ups and downs, but if today is a bad day, or this week is a bad week, I know it's not forever, that I will come through it. No matter what happens, if you don't give up, you can make it through any battle. God's not going to put you through a battle that you can't make. Remember that. Self-talk, January 3rd says, people don't just get upset. They contribute to their upsets. Albert Ellis. So, it says, it is not the events in our life that is upset us. It's how we think about them. If something bad happens, we complain and fear we'll never feel better again. But someone else in the same situation might say, gee, that's not too bad, but I know I can handle it. The same event, two different perspectives. We can't control many of the things that happen in life, but we can control how we react to them. I like things to go my way, but reality, there's nothing that says that they should. I need to remind myself that I have what it takes to improve my mood and my life. This is a really good one because it's about perspective. You could have positive perspective / attitude, or you can have a negative perspective / attitude. I choose positive because if I'm going around with all these positive things, good things are going to happen. If someone's going around with negative things are going to happen. What goes around comes around. If you're giving off bad energy, bad things are going to happen to that person. If you're giving good energy and doing good things in this world, good things are going to happen to you. What goes around this world comes around. That's the way I look at it. So I read 3 of these, and I want to keep reading more. Shout out Brian for the book. Appreciate it. So I'm going to try to read 3 to 5 a day. It's kind of late, and I need to get to bed. So I'm going to do my plank, and we're going to head to bed. Here we go. We're going to do a minute plank. I'm going to end this video off. I'll do it off camera. But to end this video off, man, I just want to say, be grateful and be independent for being yourself. 7.7 billion people on this earth, and there's one you. So shout out for the book. Brian, you my dude. We're going to make a video soon. But yeah, in this video off, I just want to say, be grateful and choose a positive attitude. All you have in this world is your attitude. Choose a positive one. Stay happy, stay humble, stay independent. Peace.